Witam w kolejnym odcinku z Kotora. Idziemy teraz do tego, nie? Do Toraka. Tego co pamiętam.
You have come, young apprentice, at Master Zar's bidding. He sees great promise in you, as do I. The time has come for you to choose the color of your lightsaber. This color also reflects your demeanor and position within the Order.
Mogę wybrać czerwony? Fajnie było.
A Jedi is not restricted to a single color. Rather, that color is a badge of pride for the Jedi path it signifies. Should you have an appropriate crystal, you may change your blade to anything you desire. But first you should learn of the different paths a Jedi may take. Blue is the color of the Jedi Guardian. This Jedi
Na
battles
pewno
against
nie
the forces of
niebieski.
evil and the
To
dark
my na
side.
moc się
They
skupimy.
focus more on combat training and use of the lightsaber. Yellow is the color of the Jedi Sentinel. This Jedi ferrets out deceit and injustice, bringing it to light. They focus less on combat and more on other skills and abilities. Green is the color of the Jedi Consular. This Jedi seeks to bring balance to the universe. They mediate between other groups, using their powers to end conflict and preserve peace.
Czyli zielony, nie?
Indeed. We shall see. I will now ask you questions, and your responses will indicate which class you lean most towards. A woman and her small child are beset by a desperate-looking group of thugs. They're menacing her with weapons.
Zabijam
and she
bandytów, biorę
screams
łuk.
to you for help. What do you do?
Pomagaj w ucieczce, oczywiście.
Indeed. Very well. On to the next question. You are in combat with a dark Jedi allied with the Sith. There is a pause in the combat. What do you do?
Atakuję go znowu.
Yes, I suspected as much.
Już tak powoli myśli, o Boże,
There is a
kogo
locked door,
my mamy
and your
tutaj?
goal
Sita
lies on
następnego.
the other side. What do you do?
Była moje drzwi.
I am beginning to see a pattern here, apprentice. I have a feeling about what you would be best at. But first, the final question. You are the head of an enclave on a contested world. The Dark Jedi have infiltrated and are causing unrest across the planet. What do you do? Yes, I thought as much. As I suspected, you would be most suitable as a Jedi Guardian. Which color and path do you believe yourself most suited to, apprentice?
Zielony, nie? Negocjatora.
Here is a green crystal for your lightsaber. Go speak to Master Jar again, and he will instruct you on how to construct it.
O! Umiejętności. Perswazja. O kurde, ile mogę na perswazji zyskać? Atuty. O. Mistrzowski grad ciosów. Albo to... No to na pewno. To musiałem mieć od początku, nie? Co to jest? Skupienie się na broń ręczna. O! Albo to... Dobra, to. Moce. Lecimy. Co to jest? Stuwienie mocy. Ok. To jest rzut. To jest stanie życia, pchnięcie. To potem pójdziemy w to, nie? No. Akceptuj. O, jeszcze Kandarus. Tak on miał na imię? Tak. Podnieść poziom. Atrybuty. Zręczność. Umiejętności. Leczenie ran. Atuty. Mistrzowski, potężny strzał. Akceptuj.
Ready?
Mogę z nim pogadać tako?
Ah, good. Now that you have selected your crystal, we shall begin the construction of your lightsaber.
Mogę wybrać podwójny, nie? Miecz. Na pewno. Nie mogę? Później będę mógł chyba, nie? Dobra, ale mam miecz świetny przynajmniej.
Ready? What?
You have done extremely well in constructing your lightsaber, apprentice. Your crystal seems to have been set perfectly. It is rare indeed for that to happen the first time one constructs their lightsaber. These crystals are very rare, found only in certain caves strong in the Force. By adding crystals to your lightsaber, you can alter or enhance its properties. There have even been unconfirmed rumors of certain Force-sensitive caves here on Dantooine that may hold these crystals.
To będziemy szukać czerwonego. Czerwony tak, ładny jest. Fioletowy też jest git.
Your lightsaber identifies you as a member of the Jedi Order. With such recognition comes honor and respect, and the attentions of dangerous enemies. The Sith and Dark Jedi will seek to destroy you, apprentice. And you must prove yourself worthy in battle against a foe who also wields a lightsaber. Are you ready to face the final challenge, apprentice?
Oczywiście.
For every Jedi, the threat of the dark side is always present. You must truly understand this before you are accepted into the Order. You must see the corruption of the dark side for yourself. Even here on Dantooine, there are places where the dark side holds sway, twisting and tainting nature itself. The ancient grove once used for deep meditation by the Jedi is now tainted. A wave of darkness perverts the region around it. The Kathhounds in the area have become savage and ruthless. They have become a threat to the settlers.
Tam
A threat
iść,
the
tak?
Jedi have promised to stop. The Kathhounds are but a symptom of the true problem. You must journey into the grove and confront the true source of the darkness. That is your task. I can say no more. Some things you must see for yourself. None of the other Jedi at the Academy are permitted to help you in this task. But
Spoko.
remember this, my young apprentice. A Jedi acts with patience and care, and those on the dark path are not always lost forever. The dark side still taints the ancient grove. Your lessons cannot continue until the spreading corruption of the dark side has been stopped. This is your task, apprentice. May the Force be with you.
200 expa, ile mam w ogóle pieniędzy? 4 koła, dużo nawet chyba. Muszę tam iść. No właśnie, muszę mu coś dać. Dam mu to. Dobra, niech będzie.
Yes?
Szukaj, coś się kupi. Mogę szybkość jednak dać, nie? Można z nią pogadać?
Greetings, apprentice. Though I understand you shall not have that lowly title much longer. Master Jar tells me that your progress has been remarkable. Soon he feels you will attain the rank of Padawan. Then you will truly be a full-fledged Jedi. How are you enjoying
Mogę
your
powiedzieć, że
training?
mi się nie podoba, nie?
There are caves on Dantooine that hold those rare crystals. But be warned, apprentice, they are dangerous. You should not meddle in things beyond you. I wish you luck in your training, apprentice. There is much you must yet learn. May the Force be with you.
No to idziemy. Gdzie to jest wyjście stąd? Tu. O, robot Jedi. Ciekawe. To tam. Czekaj. Na południowy wschód, no. Czemu to jest zamknięte? Dobra, to idziemy tam, może tam jest coś. To może trzeba było z nim pogadać jeszcze, nie wiem. Tu nie widzę, żeby było wyjście jakieś, tylko widzę, że jest wejście do tego. Chociaż tu jest, nie, to są roboty tylko. O, otwarte.
Achuta, 뭔가 군비스돌비 기고야나 동 바투가 론더 디호동가 군 헝가비 어느 군배 카치군 이다호동가 이킹군오 바물레라치군 슬리모포도 제도바도 와는 이디보보 동나붕샤 누누냐 동 바투가시막 달래야
Oj.
카치군 이다호동가
Boże.
이킹군오 바물레라치군 슬리모포도 나 룬디호동가 구 hunkabe 아추타 뭔가 군비스돌비 기구야나 동 바투가
Mogę jeszcze raz to powiedzieć?
이쿠쿠노 높제도 봐도 와는 이디보보 카치군 이다호동가 이키 아추타 뭔가 룬다 이쿠쿠노 제도 봐도 와는 이디보보 카치군 이다호동가 이킹쿠노 바물레라치군 슬리모포도 나 룬디호동가 구
Sorry, że skipnąłem.
아추타 뭔가 군비스돌비 기구야나 동 바투가스 막대 기푸나 까바동파 구팔레야 무까바
Może tam
지요카 구tumpa
po prostu będzie screen tego w renderze. Jeżeli nie zapomnę.
카치군 이다호동가 이킹군오 바물레라치군 슬리모포도 나 제도바도 와는 이디보보 동나붕 무주샥 바깥 키예노노 나마파올레 라치군 론다 디호동가 군 헝가비 어느 군베스 칭 발라물레 통킹바 누노텍 뚝닌 처투군네 물레라베스 제도바도 와는 이디보보 동나붕샤 누누냐 동바두카시막 달래 카치군 이다호동가 이킹군오 바물레라치군 슬리모포도 나 룬디호동가 구 hunkabe 아추타 뭔가 군비스돌비 기구야나 제도바도 와는 이디보보 동나붕샤 무주샥 바깥 키예노노 나마파올레 라치
Lubię wszystkie. Co to jest? Redukcja obrażeń. 1000 to kosztuje, o, dużo. Dobra. Chat kolejny. Co on tu robi?
Tonga smaktylia, asuta, wonga. Rundi hautonga tonkimba nankongek. Wanna kumbes, chimpayamui, kunhunkabi. Tuknen tangjo, kunne mulirabest. Chachiskaton puta, kasabubaka, innoba mulera kinkunchikun, muchashak pangpa, jibeduanani bobo, tongnanung shanunjang, rundi hautonga tonkimba nankongek, wana kumbes, chimpayamui, kunhunkabi, tuknen tangjo, kunne mulirabest, akochikopa.
Tam są jakieś drzwi. Ale nie wiem czy ten. Czy mogę tam wejść. Znaczy stąd wyjść do dużych drzwi.
Rundi hautonga tonkimba nankongek. Wanna kumbes chimpayamui kunhunkabi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabest. Lagoda na linkes matona. Jinkin slimma podona muleraachikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi. Rundi hautunga tonkimbanan kunkek. Wanna kumbes chimpayamui kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabest. Lagoda na rinkes matona. Jinkin slimma podona muleraachikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi. Rundi hautunga tonkimbanan kunkek. Wanna kumbes chimpayamui kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabest. Jibeduanani bobo. Tungnanuung shanunjang. Muchitito aki jijaku ako chikopa. Chino mulera king pajak slima puituana. Rundi hautunga tonkimbanan kunkek.
Dobra, jest tam wyjście czy nie? Nie. Trzeba by z kimś pogadać czy coś. Pogadamy z tym takim jodą, nie pamiętam jak on się nazywał. Wandar.
Good evening, apprentice. I have faith that you will achieve the rank of Padawan soon. Master Jar
Co już się
is most
żegna?
impressed.
Tak.
I see you insist on wandering the halls of our enclave when you should be busy studying your lessons. It appears that soon you will achieve the rank of Padawan. Master Jar is most impressed with your progress, but I see you... I suppose such desires are inevitable, though I fear you may seek... Revan was once a promising Padawan, but ever eager to learn more about the Force. Revan sought knowledge of ancient Sith magics, foolishly ignoring the dangerous lure of the dark side. When the Mandalorian invasion came, Revan seized the opportunity it presented. Many Jedi flocked to the Outer Rim to follow the charismatic young knight, and many fell under the sway of the dark side. I do not believe Revan and Malak were corrupted on the Outer Rim. They had begun their journey down the dark path long before the Mandalorian threat appeared. Here on Dantooine, they discovered a sinister cave, a place where the strength of the dark side overwhelms the light. Perhaps this discovery was what first corrupted them. Or perhaps they sought the cave out because they were already corrupted. Whatever the explanation, the Order was unable to turn them back to the light. Had the Council taken more decisive action in this matter, perhaps Revan and Malak could have been stopped. But in this we failed. You would do well to focus more closely on your lessons. The Force is strong with you, but you need training and guidance in the ways of the Jedi, lest you suffer a fate similar to that of Revan.
Okej. On coś może
The dark side
Czy
still
dowiedzieć?
taints the ancient grove.
nie. Tu nie byłem, nie? No, przejść po prostu. Ty, no, czemu tam nie mogę, stamtąd nie mogę wyjść? O, ktoś tam stoi. Czy nie mogę do niego zagadać? Pewnie trzeba było do niego zagadać, żeby stąd wyjść. Serio?
Ready? Yeah? What?
O, już mogę wyjść.
What?
Boże święty, w taki prosty sposób można było wyjść. No ale przynajmniej czegoś się dowiedziałem, nie? Osadnik,
Yes.
osadnik. Fajne zwierzątko.
Yes, what's on your mind? I thought I said I don't want to talk about it anymore. I suppose you're right. Fine, then. But I don't know why you're so interested, but here goes. When I think of all the men who betrayed us, the one that stands out above all of them is the one that I respected the most, Saul. With good reason. Admiral Saul Kareth is the commander of the entire Sith fleet. He's half the reason Malak has done so well in the war. Saul was my commanding officer back when the Mandalorian Wars first began. He taught me everything about being a soldier.
Ciekawe, że go znaczy on spotka go.
Before he left, he talked to me about how the Republic was on the losing side and about how I should start thinking of my survival. I know now that he was trying to recruit me into the Sith, but I couldn't have conceived of it back then. I argued with him and he got angry and he left. I never saw him again. Saul was my mentor. He led us to so many victories against the Mandalorians. I mean, even when things looked to be at their worst, I couldn't conceive of it. He couldn't be serious. I was wrong, of course. He not only left us for the Sith, he gave them the codes to bypass our scanners. I remember waking up as the first of the Sith bombers snuck past our defenses and began destroying half of our docked ships. I knew right away what had happened. I mean, I could have stopped him. I could have stopped it all. Don't even start with that. I don't feel sorry for myself. I feel angry at Saul and all those others. It's all I can think about sometimes. No, I fought Saul for years now, and if I ever catch up to him, he will regret what he's done. He will regret it. Well, there's more to the story, I guess. But I don't want to talk about it right now. Let's go.
Okay, o, Nemo.
It is good sometimes to stop and reflect on the beauty of nature and the Force. I am sorry.
Wygląda jakiegoś też Jedi.
I do not believe we have met, apprentice. My name is Nemo. Is there something I can help you with? Indeed. What is it you would like from me? The Council has told you nothing of the Grove? Do not be so quick to judge circumstances about which you are ignorant. Not everything may be as transparent as you would believe. The Grove can be found to the south and east in the plains, but be wary of Cathounds. They may be agitated by the power in the Grove. Is there something else I can help you with? About me? I am truly flattered. What is it you wish to know? As I have said, I believe, my name is Nemo. I am here by the will of the Jedi Council. Indeed, my young friend, that I am. I have served the Council for many years, and have seen many apprentices pass through this enclave. I think perhaps you place an undue importance on rank and hierarchy. Understandable, but regrettable also. We each serve in our place, high or low. Is there something else I can help you with? I hope your time is well...
Okay.
Greetings, friend. I think I can safely assume you are a member of the Jedi.
Jakie petycji?
Ah, yes. Thank you, Master Jedi. Stay here, Rilka. I'll be back in an hour or so.
Yes, dear. Good luck. I hope the Jedi Council will listen to Gar. If they don't, I don't know what we'll do.
Are you a Jedi? How long can you people continue to sit by and claim you protect us? Protectors. Ha! You sit in your enclave safe from the Mandalorians while we suffer. Those Mandalorian brutes have killed my daughter.
You should have protected her better. And you call yourself her father.
And what am I supposed to do against a dozen Mandalorians and Duros? Nothing. There was nothing I could do. They came to our land demanding our livelihood. But Ilsa, my Ilsa, said no. She was always impulsive. There was nothing I could do. Too many of the Mandalorians and their Duros allies. I've come here to ask you, please, Master Jedi, stop these raiders and get revenge for my daughter. I will give you all I have. Just please, annihilate them from the face of this planet.
No właśnie. Dlatego to zrobiłem. Dostanę ciemną stronę mocy. Ale tak do końca nie byłem przekonany. Co się wydarzyło? O! No jest lepsze. Będzie odpowiedź, ale mnie? Oj, oj. Dobra. Tam ktoś jest? Nie. Dobra, to jedziemy. Szybki zapis.
Dantooine looks peaceful enough.
Greetings, young Jedi. I wonder if you could assist me. I seem to have lost my companion, you see? Oh, I'm sorry, Master Jedi. I did not give you a proper introduction. I'm Elise Montagna. I own the farm to the north of here, but I really am in need of your assistance. Time may be critical with so many Kathhounds about. Oh, and those Mandalorians. Please, will you help me find him? We were working on my farm to the north of here. I was working in the garden outside, and he was working inside. I heard the door to the house open, but not close. I went to see and found it wide open. I searched everywhere and could not find him. I worry so much. I need him back so badly. I wonder if he... Could he have been kidnapped? Kathhounds are not intelligent enough to open doors. Although they have been more vicious lately. No. It must have been someone who could open the door by himself. Come to think of it, the door was locked. No. The door was undamaged and showed no signs of tampering. Well, yes, it could have, but he had no reason to run away. His programming... Well, yes, he is a droid, but he is very valuable to me all the same. He's the last piece of my poor passed-away husband that I have left. He is very dear to me, my precious is. I don't know what I'd do without him. He's the only companionship I have on all of Dantooine. He is a personal assistance droid. My husband was a genius at constructing droids. He made this one capable of taking care of me for the rest of my life. As the last legacy of my husband, for my own personal ease of mind, I need him back. His absence gnaws at me like a gaping wound.
Wow, she really misses her droid, doesn't she?
Please, I beg of you, return my droid to me.
Plus jeden.
Thank you. Thank you, Master Jedi.
Może coś zostaniemy za to.
Please, send him home to me. I need him so much.
Dobra, to co? Na dzisiaj to wszystko. Elo. O,